Waldermeer is an amusement park located in Erie, Pennsylvania, and with it being home to over 100 attractions, there is no wonder it is loved by so many. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Waldermeer. Starting off at number 10, we have Comet, and no matter whether you want to go back in time or are just looking for a fun family coaster, then this 1951 classic will definitely blow you away. Themed towards, believe it or not, a comet though, just looking at this ride is amazing, with all of its space theming and wooden structure submerged within the woods. And on ride it only gets 10 times better, with you heading through the woods, completing some classic wooden drops, turns and more airtime hills than I can count. And so I would feel wrong not putting this ride on the list. Have you ever wanted to fly on your very own flying carpet? Well, if so, then you must take a ride on our number 9 spot, Alibaba, because as long as you think you have what it takes to fly through the air, you'll be able to board a flying carpet for an experience that will never be forgotten. Yet this is not all easy flying, as during your 2-minute flight, not only will you get some amazing views across the park as well as a waterfall below, but you will also be rotated around and around and around, making it a perfect attraction for both adults and kids alike. Are you heading to Waldermeer on a hot Pennsylvanian day? Well, if you said yes, then you have got to jump aboard our number 8 spot, Thunder River, as I promise you that this log flume will definitely cool you down. The only thing is though, this is not your normal log flume, as instead of just completing a small water section followed by a drop on Thunder River ride, you do not only complete all of this, but a rather misty tunnel too, as well as a second drop, being sure to finish off the ride with a splash. And so, with the incredible theming too, this is definitely a must-do ride on every warm visit to the park. For our number 7 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot more crazy, as we have the one and the only Music Express. Nevertheless, before we do begin to talk about the ride itself, with this attraction being a very common type of ride, if you are heading to the park on a busy day, then we would suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Yet if you do get a chance to ride, you will definitely not be disappointed, with you and up to 2 others both spinning in circles as well as bouncing up and down to your favourite tunes. How cool is that? You can't have a theme park without a Zamperla disco, and Waldermeer is no exception, as taking our number 6 position we have Mega Vortex, and if you guess by the name that this will get you dizzier than ever before, then you would not be wrong, as once you have boarded the disc with up to 23 other thrill seekers, you will both rise as well as spinning along the track to a height of 47 feet. Although what makes this ride so awesome, or petrifying depending on how you look at it, is the fact that your gondola is a lot smaller, meaning that you will spin a lot, and I mean a lot more. Top 5, and coming in for this position we have Sea Dragon, the park's pirate ship attraction, and I do not want to keep dragging on and on and on about this ride, but it is plain down amazing. Ding ding. Okay, that was a horrendous joke, however this ride sure isn't, with once you have boarded the ship, and for the best experience we would recommend either the back or the front, similar to your average pirate ship attraction, you rocking back and forth, higher and higher for the entirety of the ride, and so I would feel wrong not to put it at the number 5 spot. Who here loves a good old classic gyro swing? Well, of course you do, but do you know that our number 4 spot, Chaos, despite being a smaller version of this ride, has quite literally taken your classic gyro swing to the next level, and here is how. Now of course it would not be a gyro swing without you being able to sit on a disc that will both spin and rise up and down. The only thing is, however, you rise completely upside down. Yes, you heard me right, upside down, providing some, let's just say, pretty crazy moments of hang time that you nor your stomach will ever forget. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and if you are scared of heights, well, look away now, as we have XScream, the park's drop tower, and with it standing at a height of 140 feet in the air, already I know that some of you are like, no way Jose. However, it does not stop there, as once you have made it to the top, not only will you get a spectacular view across the park and Lake Erie, but you will also plummet back down to planet Earth in a matter of seconds, and you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that this is mega intense. Between number 2 and 1 it was tough, however after a lot, and I mean a lot of consideration, we have decided to put Steel Dragon at the number 2 spot. And wow, is this ride amazing or what? Created and manufactured by Marovo as one of only 15 extended coasters. Before we even get onto the ride itself, just looking at the layout will instantly make you want to ride, and you should definitely do just that, as nothing beats completing those many twists, turns, drops, and the list goes on, all whilst constantly spinning. And so in my eyes, a trip to Waldermeer is nowhere near complete without a ride. We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my opinion for the best ride at the park, we have no other than Ravine Flyer 2. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. But to start from the beginning, as soon as you have boarded and climbed that initial 80-foot lift hill, you will instantly complete and get ready for it a 118-foot drop, tunnel sections, bank turns, airtime hills, and so much more. Therefore, when also taken into account once again the amazing views and scenery too, Ravine Flyer 2 definitely deserves to be our best ride at Waldermeer. Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.